Howdy everybody, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system with the Christmas story. Yes, it's the time of year for Christmas stories of fellowship with your common man and hope and charity and all that stuff. So I'm going to put a little Christmas music in the background, and of course, since I'm trying to make $1 million with advertising, I'm going to have to make it up myself. Here you go. So, you listen to the radio, or I listen to the radio, and I hear all these stories about people that they give money to somebody, or they, buy a turkey and they give a turkey to somebody. These random acts of charity that are that makes this season special. It's the things you do that go beyond the norm for most of us. It's something like that. Anyway, stuff you do to make other people lives better. So I'm in the thrift store. Okay, here you go. And I've been thinking about, these random acts of charity, and I see this family, woman, man, little girl, sitting in the cart. They're going through the kids section. They've got some clothes piled up in their shopping cart. So it dawns on me that I would like to pay for their clothes, an act of random charity. So I walk up to them and say, "Excuse me, but it's the holiday season, and I would like to do something nice for you and pay for your clothes." And they didn't say anything. They just looked at me. And they sort of backed the cart away. The woman put her hand on the child, and I could see that they just had like this kind of like surprised fear. And it just shocked me because I didn't expect that. I mean, I expected maybe it's like a surprise, but not like... And so I got kind of nervous, and I said, "Well, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you." And I walked away, and I thought, man, this is not going as planned. I couldn't give up. I decided to try again, so I walked a couple aisles down, and there was another family there. Once again, putting some clothes in the cart. Car was full of clothes, and they had a child with them, boy this time. And I went up to them and I said, "Pardon me, it's the holidays, and I just want to do an act of random charity and help somebody, and I would like to pay for the stuff you got in your cart. Would that be all right?" And they just stared at me, didn't say anything. The woman looked at the man and said something in Spanish. They didn't understand any English. She put her hand on the kid. They started to back the cart away. I thought they were going to call the management. They started looking around like they were trapped animals. So I got really nervous, and I thought, this is not worth it. Just random act of charity is not worth having to explain my actions to the police. Hope you enjoyed the music. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, this is my alternate ending. I just put this in here just to say I shouldn't have been defeated by the fear and trepidation, and you can't do anything anymore, because then if it's going to be random, it has to be completely, you have to take yourself out of, you have to hire somebody to go do it for you, because third party accredited, that's how to come up with the business, accredited third party charity, not like an organization. That doesn't do any good. You give money to an organization, and how's that going to make you feel better? Because you know that they're just taking like 50% of whatever it is off the top of whatever you get them to spend on their Cadillacs. No, when you do it yourself, you get that personal, deep sense of satisfaction of helping someone, or scaring the crap out of them in a Goodwill store. There weren't even any records for Manic Mark that day at the store. Things just never turn out like you plan. Boom, boom.